Hey guys, first regardsman here, and I'll be talking about a Stalker Bolt Rifle Power Gladius build for the Tactical class in Space Marine 2 Patch 13. Now, the main idea behind this build is to nuke down Neurothropes and Zoanthropes with the Stalker Bolt Rifle, and one-shot things like Carnifex or even like a Hellbreed potentially with the Power Gladius. Now, the Stalker Bolt Rifle variant I choose here is the Headshot Multiplier version, mainly because I just like more per shot damage on this weapon. The rate of fire can come out to be like overall higher DPS, but on this build, I just prefer the headshot version, so that's up to you. Now, for the perk tree, I do go for like full damage here, so we start off with the perk here, Unwavering Resolve. After reloading while having low ammo, damage increases by 25% for 5 seconds. Then I move here into the perk Adamant Hunter. When your health's below 30%, headshots can deal 25% more damage. And then we pick up, of course, Headhunter again. Into the perk here, Cleaving Fire, Headhunter again for even more headshot damage. Into the perk here, Agile Hunter for 35% more damage for 10 seconds after a perfect time dodge on the headshots, which is super strong. Like, this one's actually better than the normal like retaliation perk. It's like a 25% buff, so this one's only for headshots though, but very strong. Next perk here is Fast Reload. Down here into the perk Great Might and the perk Remote Threat for 20% more damage while further away than like 25 meters. So this is actually very easy to trigger on a Stalker Bolt Rifle, especially against things like Neurothropes and stuff like that. Though I will say, if you want to skip like these last two perks or just like skip this perk, you could just take like Increased Capacity, or you take like Increased Capacity and the perk up here, Recoupment. That is up to you. The Armor Restore here is very valuable. I'm just not taking it today for like more damage. Now, for the secondary option, I do take the Heroic Heavy Bolt Pistol, Retribution's Bequest, mainly because the Heroic perk effect here, No Help is Coming, this will one-shot any reinforcement calling enemy, and if you take the perk over here, Balanced Distribution, you do lose a bit of damage on your secondary, but this one-shot effect will still like occur, and also the interruption will still occur, so you're still getting the full one-shot bonus of this weapon, even with that Balanced Distribution perk, so pretty nice. Also, the gun strike damage here is very high, though I will say, if you want to like skip over Balanced Distribution, or just, you know, take it regardless, you could take like a Rate of Fire Plasma, or a Firepower Plasma, or the Heroic Plasma. That is up to you. Now, for the perk tree here, regardless, I would start off with the perk down here, Divine Might first, moving here to the perk Perpetual Penetration, Increased Capacity, Extended Magazine, and the perk Death Strike. After killing a Majoris or higher enemy in melee combat, you will deal 25% more damage for 10 seconds. This will trigger on a melee kill, not just a melee execute. Excuse me, it will trigger on a melee execute, not just a melee kill. Just keep in mind, to trigger this perk effect, your weapon has to be equipped. If you swap off during the 10-second duration, you will lose the effect entirely. Next perk here is Great Might, up here to the perk Discipline. Then I grab the perk here, Strong Finish, Headhunter, Gunstrike Reload, and Tactical Precision for more headshot damage, because this is still overall worth taking. And also, if you're not playing something like Assault or Vanguard that has a super fast cooldown on their class ability, Able Damage down here is not worth taking, so Discipline that like generally serves you better. And that's pretty much all there is for the Heroic Bolt Pistol. Now, for the Power Gladius, the reason I take a Power Gladius on this build over, say, like the Argent Edge is, like, number one, you can one-shot bosses, which is pretty intense, but also the 7+ speed here makes it very strong for like Hormigaunt and Zangor clearing, as opposed to like the Argent Edge with a 3+ speed. This weapon can parry enemies, but like so can this, and I usually just find the Skull Crushers on this one feel way better for horde control. And on this build, we really don't have much going in the way of horde control, because the Stalker Bolt Rifle is very much a single target weapon, and the Heroic Bolt Pistol here is obviously a single target weapon as well. So for that reason, we do just take the Power Gladius here instead, because this does fill in that gap a little bit. Now, for the perk tree here, we do start off at the bottom tree with Perpetual Strength, moving here to the perk Kinetic Energy, and then of course we pick up the standard Perpetual Strength again, Heavy Onslaught for a 15% bonus to our Shadow Stab damage and like our Skull Crushers. And next perk here is Reeling Blow, Shadow Stab for that single target damage, of course, going up into the perk Tide of Battle, Shoulder Bash, and the final perk here is Terminus Slayer for that boss damage, because with the Agile Strike perk effect here, if you get all 3 stacks and put down an Aspect Scan and get like that double charge off, which is actually really easy to do in this game. Like, I see a lot of people are like, oh, this is very practical, but getting a double Shadow Stab charge off on a boss, if you just like wait for their first reinforcement wave, is super easy in this game. It happens pretty regularly, and you'll just one-shot the boss. So a really powerful option for you. An Agile Strike on top of Shadow Stab with Terminus Slayer is kind of nuts with an Aspect, so that's why we take this weapon. Now, for the perk tree, we just go like all range damage here. We start off with Balanced Distribution first. Your primary weapon deals 15% more damage, but your secondary weapon deals 15% less damage. This is just nice for the Stalker Bolt Rifle. You don't have to take this. Like I said before, if you want to take Plasma Boost for that Plasma Pistol secondary, you could do that instead. This is very strong in the Heroic Plasma, but like I'm going for full damage, so we're taking this one. Next perk here is Relentless Pursuit. After a gun strike, range damage increases by 25% for 10 seconds. Now, I will say, if you want like an easier time, you could take Heightened Vigor. This one's definitely better with like the Argent Edge, and same thing like Versatility. That's also better with the Argent Edge if you're using something like a Heroic Plasma. But for now, I'm just going for full damage. We're taking this one. Next perk here is Emperor's Vengeance, because you will run out on this gun if you do not take this, especially with the way we're set up, because we didn't take increased capacity here, so we're kind of just going full damage, and we are 100% reliant on this perk and things like Skill Supplier to like maintain ammo. Next perk here is Aligned Aim. Range damage increases by 15% for all team members. Once again, full damage, that's what we're going for, so we pick this up. Though I will say like Secure Stockpile and even Transhuman Physiology are pretty good. Next perk here is Vital Data. Down here into the God combo for the Auspex scan with Precise Calibration and Concentrated Fire. This will come together for like a 300% damage bonus on your Auspex scan. That is ridiculous. If you put these down on a Neurothrope while he's screaming and just shoot your Stalker bolt rifle, the Neurothrope just vanishes. And in patch 13, the Neurothrope actually got an HP reduction, so they are weaker than ever, and this will 100% nuke them down. So very powerful combo here. Just keep in mind, with Concentrate Fire, this one will make them lose some mark and leave the scanned area, and that is pretty difficult for a lot of new players to deal with. But really, for bosses especially, all you have to know is that a Neurothrope screaming is a super good opportunity to actually put this on them, and all you have to do to trigger that is just like walk up to the Neurothrope and then dodge away, and for a Carnifex, wait for them to ram a wall, and for a Hellbrute, wait for them to slam their hammer. So really easy to pull off on that. Next perk here is Radiant Impact. A melee finisher additionally deals significant AoE damage in a 10-meter radius. The cooldown is 90 seconds. This perk is cracked. This perk is just incredible in like every patch of the game ever. A 90-second cooldown may seem excessive, but when you realize you one-shot every Majoris in a 10-meter radius, this is pretty peak. Like, you definitely want this perk, and even though in the 13.1 hotfix this perk has a bugged visual, it's still god tier. Like, it doesn't matter if you can't even see it. You see it, the enemies die, and that's all that really matters in the game, right? I will say Signal Jammer is currently bugged as of like the 13.1 hotfix to like be infinite, but you really, you know, that's cheese. We're not taking that. And Radiant Impact here is just better overall. Now, for the prestige perk options, we take Acuity first. Each consecutive headshot increases headshot damage by 3% up to 15%. We are a headshot build, so definitely grab this. And the next perk here is Skill Supplier, and Reserve increases by 15%. And the final two perks are, let me guess, can you guess what it's going to be? Oh, it's the same as always. It's Resilience, Medicaid Sims restore 40% more HP, and Fortitude for health increase of 15%. Because these are just the overall best on this. I mean, you could skip over Resilience for like, I mean, Second Look or Spare Power, but without the Grenade Launcher, this is not that strong, and these two perks just give you way more utility, and this one just lets you know, survive things that would otherwise one-shot you. And that's pretty much all there is for this build, guys. I mean, the Stalker Bolt Rifle is a very powerful single-shot weapon. I believe I put this one in the A tier on my tier list for a reason, and hopefully this build guide helped you. And if you like content like this, subscribe for more. And watch me live to ask me questions about the game or just come hang out, you can find me here on YouTube or on Twitch with a link in the video description, alongside a link to my community Discord. And as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye. Favorite build for Taxel, the Marksman Carbine variant. That variant's very strong after that patch. They might have made the ammo variant too good in comparison to the headshot multiplier version. Like, the headshot multiplier version needs a buff now. Like, there's actually damn near no reason to take that weapon over the other version, because the other one just has way more ammo.
Replacing holy slithering thieves of the foot. Xenos mines.
Ow. Yeah, this is an enemy we're not super strong against with the Biovore here, because like nothing in this build setup right now, we don't have an easy answer at range with these guys. Like a heavy bolt rifle, so if you shoot these guys in their turret, they will pretty much always They'll take double body shot damage, but going this way, I gotta do this. Yeah. Like at close range, we're fine, but like long range, not a ton you can do against that. Unless you want to spend a lot of Stalker bolt rifle ammo.
They send their strongest, only to see them falter. This hulking beast shall fall to our blades, replacing holy orders.
This is why we bring the Power Gladius, by the way.
That pitiful security can't get sighted. Swapping magazine.
Alright, now the nice part about 50 Sword Warriors is that it's actually pretty easy to stack all these up.
The Xenos infestation is steady for now. Reloading. Scanning.
Wow, that's unfortunate. That would have killed him. That was a little misplaced though. The smart thing to do here would probably be if we don't know what the next reinforcement's gonna be. So we probably want to wait for the not miss those shots either, but
exterminate the swarm beasts. They send their strongest, only to see them falter. Reloading. Tyrannic cactus sighted. Prospects primed.
you may give these some time.
Prospects engaged. Even their champions.
Oh, just a roar? Okay.
Chance.
Okay.
Reloading magazine.
He knows. I'm also up in the aspects of death. I mean, we don't have to do it this way. Like, we could.
Swapping magazine.
Whatever. Do it the old-fashioned way. There's no ammo right over there. I guess we'll do it this way. You know, that's a smart one. I'm just gonna wait for the Osphex to come back up because I don't really feel like dealing with this boss as an actual. But if you get a reinforcement call here and we're so low on ammo, pretty rough. Actually pretty close to the thing, though. I mean, see. It's maybe a mistake. We'll see.
It seeks to break us. Purge the sowing through. In a hail, prospects ready to scan. blessing holy order. Destroyed. We cannot stop until the galaxy's purged. We eliminated the shrouded menace.
There we go. I was gonna try to play that one like a bitch, but like I didn't feel like waiting for the aspects and like 15 more dodge charges. I was also kind of curious like how much 3 stacks would do without. Like still like 25% of their HP is pretty good.
Threshold, first waypoint ahead. Let us enter the camp.
Now when you're charging up your Shadow Stab, even if you don't have Heightened Vigor, you will still have Hyper Armor on that. I'm just gonna do this. A lot of guys, hold on.
Blessed be this magazine. Reporting in. Teams arrived.
Praying for a heroic Stalker Bolt Rifle. I mean, all the heroics are coming eventually.
You need to acquire the Astra Militarum demolition codes required to deploy
The question is just when.
Ordnance. Source one from any soldier you see, alive or otherwise. Brothers, I hope you're having better luck. Diligence, brothers. We will find those codes. Purge the alien scourge. Reloading magazine.
Maybe with the Raptors pack. Well, we're getting 6 new heroics next patch. We know one of them's gonna be a Thunderhammer. And we know one of them's gonna be a Power Fist, so that's 2 melee. We're probably gonna get 1 more melee and the other 3 are gonna be ranged. So a Stalker Bolt Rifle will not be a bad idea. I will say though that by the time Space Marine 3 comes out, Space Marine 2 is probably gonna have so much content that it'll look much better by comparison. Because imagine the build variety in this game after every single weapon has 2 heroic variants. Like that's gonna be pretty nuts.
Brothers, I hope you're having better luck. Swapping magazine. Traveler underfoot. Order returns. Diligence, brothers. We will find those codes. Sweep complete.
Especially since Space Marine 3 is in active development. Yeah, so the team that originally worked on this game has not been working on it since it came out, which means I don't know how much balance, like overlap there is, or like how much balanced conversation the devs from this game are giving over to the ones who originally made the game for Space Marine 3. But I hope that they take a lot of the balanced ideas in this game, or actually, no, I would hope they take literally all of them, because I don't think they've made. I think every inch of this game is better than it used to be, pretty much, on some level. I can't think of anything that got worse over time. lot of guys.
Champions stand no chance.
Oh, they're testing here using for Space Marine 3. I assume some things will go over. I would hope they just, like, honestly, if they just added every single thing that was in this game, just, like, expand upon that. I think Space Marine 3 will be, like, a new... For a lot of people, it will feel like a DLC expansion to this game. But that's like every game ever is an asset flip in some degree in, like, a franchise. So you look at Elden Ring compared to Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. A lot of the movesets in Elden Ring are the same as they were in Dark Souls 1, but there's also a ton of new stuff there. As long as there's enough new in a game to make it feel fresh, players don't have a problem with reused assets, because that's what a lot of games are built on, you know. Call of Duty, I mean, Call of Duty's a bad example, but Call of Duty has been built on previous iterations for like 20 years. I'm gonna say not enough, but I would say not enough, but the point is that when it comes to out of here. Just that shot. Perish. Can I execute this guy? Thank you. Oh, we almost died. I was spamming my E button. I guess he was on different terrain. God. Lovely, dude.
Exterminate the swarm beasts.
Right, can I hit your head? Make it good. Hell Let Loose is the only game that gets flamethrowers correct for the most part. Hell Let Loose is also a... I mean, I don't know, the Pyro Blaster in this game is pretty nuts.
Their cry for help scatters into silence. Swapping magazine.
Hey, after you get back into Space Marine 2 and Tech Marine 2 to you, any quick build recommendations? I have a ton of Tech Marine build. Every Tech Marine build from patch 12 worse than patch 13, but some of them are slightly better now. These are the new ones, that's all. Actually, does he even have it? Yeah, so like there's only like a couple of new ones for him, but like he's not even good with the Heroic Power Axe, so his builds are pretty much all the same. He has a couple perk buffs, that's about it. He took a lot of headshots. I underestimated the break point there. I thought that many headshots would put him into execute, but ran out of ammo.
ready to scan. Swapping magazine. Our enemy cannot hide from our shield. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade.
We'll just one tap them off an Auspex. Hello, what's up, AK boy?
Alas, the Cadians are running out of time.
Actually, what's your favorite Chaos Legion? Night Lords. Night Lords, Death Guard, and Black Legion, probably.
Arriving at the objective now. You are making good time. We are going to need it.
I mean, the idea that Night Lords are just so pissed off at the Imperium, and like that's why they're traitors. Like, hey, we got expunged. They're like technically Chaos Legion,
Finish what the Cadians
the Heretic
started.
Legion.
Use the codes to prime the bomb and finish its deployment into the crypt Prometheum well.
Raven Guard and Night Lords. Well, Raven Guard aren't a
What is
heretic
good for you.
chapter. What are we doing? Or Legion, I should say.
They send their strongest, only to see them falter. Blessed be this magazine.
Deployment has begun. Rites of activation have been observed. The generators humbling the machine god's name. Crane sequencing initialized. Delivering payload.
Prospects primed.
Overwatch needed on generator 1. Overcrowding alert at generator 1. Unauthorized personnel. Observe your duties.
Roll.
End the foe before he can rally. First the alien scourge. Their ships
X-axis aligned. By the Omnissiah's will. The first leg of this race is behind us.
swapping magazine.
Another relic. Well, we're probably not going to need that. Well, maybe we will, but we won't be able to go back for it.
My war gear is satisfied.
We must intercept a generator 2. Y-axis aligned. Margin of error.
Okay, boy, the 5 tier 1s. Thank you very much, brother.
Blessed be the Omnissiah's divine precision. Instability detected.
That's right.
Upgrade requested.
Do not let that one come to reinforcement. Exterminate the swarm beasts.
First place, let's go. Fuck yeah, brother.
Molten flame shall be smite.
That's June 1st, guys. What difficulty level is this? Is absolute.
Demolition deployment sequence completed. And they resolved under the Omnissiah's watchful oculus. We are ready to ambush the enemy, Captain. There is an observation platform overlooking the Cryptomedium fields. It will make a good vantage for your ambush.
Replacing holy ordnance. The ground shakes when Xenos burns. The ground rumbles beneath. Consider it purge the alien scourge. The Xenos infestation is stemmed the now.
So once you get a single synapse burst on Termagants, their next shot will be one shot every time. Because the way that Termagants work in this game is that when they go execute, they're supposed to be like, you close in on them and then they become executable. They're the only executable Minoris enemy in Space Marine 2. So it actually has like their own little execute state. So if you shoot them a bunch and they turn red, like here's an example. So if I shoot him a bunch and he turns red like that, okay? If I juggled him, he would just stay juggled forever. Just to wait a second to actually one-shot them again. Hopefully that makes sense. But
Enhanced visuals incoming. Blessed be this magazine. Swapping magazine.
hey, you feel like the Carmine Axe on Vanguard? It's okay. It's actually a pretty good weapon on him. It's not. I don't know if I'd say it's as strong as the normal block axe.
Let the flame consume the chaff. They say exterminate the swarm beasts. That pitiful Xenos was but an abhorrent blight.
You know what? You guys are worth on the bomb.
Mountable, purify.
I got most of them.
All specs ready to scan. Another alien pulls the Imperial's key blade. Blessed be that this sector is cleansed of tyranid presence.
Besides the Emperor Enjoyers finally getting their caves, that is true. We were pretty close. We're like 3 matches away from the Black Cave here, so might as well.
We have arrived at Nozik's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
Yeah.
On my honor,
Please give me a
I will ensure
Neurothrope.
your mission is a success. I will hold you to that.
I want to nuke a Neurothrope. Are Retroviewers in the caves too? Yes. Alright. No.
Even the stand a chance. A lictor stalks us. It seeks to prey.
We almost got some left there.
Punish them. Endless are the legions of mankind.
Oh, that's the worst thing you could have done there. We almost got Sunlaw to death.
Tyranid canker sighted. The Xenos infestation is stemmed the bow.
Almost got Sunlocked again. So good.
They are calling for aid. Punish their weakness. Purge the alien scourge.
If we would have killed all three of them, had he not done the standing one, like the standing unblockable. The only thing, because you have hyper armor in your shadow stab, that's the only attack they do besides your longer wind-up attacks that would actually knock us over.
They said to exterminate the swarm beasts.
We have our headshot buff active now from Advent Hunter. Now we're at peak restorative stim. I will take that. These have been changing into like normal stims in my inventory in this game recently, though. Say that. That they have been.
Reloading.
My O-specs cannot even compute their numbers.
I can play the hard weekly. Yeah, I saw that.
Auspex ready to scan.
It's pretty. There are a few easy builds to do it on, like Fire Blaster. Well, I say easy
Never
quotations.
hesitate in fulfilling his will.
Sniper as well. With like camo cloak canceling is pretty easy. In parentheses.
Swarm sighted. We await your signal, Captain.
Quotations.
Again, we need that bomb triggered for optimal yield. Orbital scan estimates the bulk of the swarm will not be in position for a while yet. Keep your heads and get
That's
it
on
done.
Sniper. Yeah, Jeff did that too last night. Not too difficult. Also a point where you can skip two of the boss fights in that map.
I see them coming, brothers. Plenty for everyone.
Blessed be this magazine. We purge the Xenos Psyker.
This is where the Power Gladius comes in handy. This is where the Power Gladius much comes in handy. Also greatly outperforms the Argent Edge here because our Skull Crusher speed is so fast.
Continuing along the predicted path. Continue holding.
Even the champions stand a chance. Swapping magazine.
Where you're sort of sim go. I'm telling you, there's a bug this past where like they turn to normal ass sims in your inventory and you hold them for long enough. I'm not what do they call it? I'm not fucking making that shit up, dude. It's real. It's like an actual cosmic event that's been taking place. Did you showcase how Signal Jammer is broken? I don't really give a shit. Do that. I could. I showcased the other two perks.
The refinery needs covering.
Okay. If you had a Neurothrope boss, we're actually just gonna cook him.
With molten blade shall we smite. Its repugnant corpse is all too visible now. Strike down the alien witch. Your tricks could not best us, witch beast.
Halfway there, brothers. Keep it up.
Artifacts. I'm not with mine.
Alien wolves to the The Xenos have unleashed their colossus.
It knows that we're Stalker bolt rifles when I give us the enemy we can nuke.
Replacing holy order.
Okay. I forgot they can fall off the edge there. Whatever.
That pitiful Xenos was but an abhorrent blight.
Okay.
Reloading magazine.
We have more enemies on the horizon, brothers.
Blessed be this magazine. Ready to reveal our foes. They sense their strongest. Tyrannic canker sighted.
The swarm has almost fully committed. Be ready for my mark.
Purge the alien scourge. Replacing holy orders. Releasing crack grenade. Another alien falls to the Imperium's key blade. Go hither. Tyrannic.
Actually perma-stunned into a sniper shot from one knockdown.
My vows
Feels
are
great. Oh wait, you missed one sniper? Holy stunlock, yeah.
that pitiful Xenos. Was but an
That's a
abhorrent
clip, I think.
Imperium has. Exterminate the swarm beasts.
You are clear to detonate. Cook those rotten bastards. Yes, Captain. You heard
Also gave me 5 miles of range. So it gave me range spam so I can't stack up my Gladius stacks easily. And then the Karn effects because my good old shit is annoying. Fuck.
The Xenos infestation is dead.
Talassa, what in damnation is going on down there? All we have to do is reach that console. We can do it.
Alright, so give me my charges.
Talassa, I still have 1 million targets on Auspex. Explain yourselves. We will not disappoint you, Captain. Just a little longer.
It's kind of Karn effects on my ass, so.
Replacing holy orders.
I was gonna get the button. They didn't decide to ram
The
me.
swarm is breaking through our net. Trigger the bomb.
Whatever, I'm gonna kill this Karn effect, so.
We have laid waste to the enemy. A fine victory. Tyranid biosites down 90% and fallen. Swarm annihilation confirmed. Excellent work. Move to extract.
Just really wants to send everything that could possibly waste my charges.
Thunderhawk arriving at evac point. Ramp down and ready. We can make it. Keep going.
great. Just endless Hormagon spam into a Carnifex. Like the last possible, and nothing we can actually get a Gladiator's charge off except for like this guy's. Alright. This is unfortunate at this point.
Evacuation is priority 1.
No, it's not. Priority 1's told this fucker. We could leave the mission. I ain't doing that shit though. The thing about this finale here is I'll still send the Hormagons at you even if the boss spawns. Alright.
Extraction team en route. Evacuate immediately.
Okay. One fucking Hormagon, get out of here.
Swapping magazine.
Yeah, we are just not getting. Alright, yep. Fuck you.
Do not hear the lieutenant.
Oh, never mind.
Extract Talassa.
Riveting stuff. I'm getting trolled by Hormagons here.
Talassa, evacuation is priority 1.
That's always an awkward perfect dodge right there. This one's a lot easier. Alright, where's the...
I'm out of ammunition. Did you not hear the lieutenant? Move to extract Talassa.
Finally. That was excessively long to do that. When I played the vet today, it realized you would have killed it already, it's true.
Extraction team en route. Evacuate immediately.
15 billion Hormagons on top of the Carnifex is super fun. If you have like warriors there, you can stack a Daz or a block. Daz charge pretty
Extraction
easily.
complete. Returning to orbit.
Whatever.
Commendable work, brothers. You honor your chapter. Be ready for rearm, refit, and redeployment immediately.
Even though we fucked up the dodge like 30 times at the ending fight for some reason. W's a W. That stun lock there with the sniper, that was just disgusting though. The only thing that build struggles with is like endless Minotaur spam. Because even the Power Gladiators don't really have like, you know, a grenade launcher can just blow them all up. Or just shoot through them with like a heavy bolt rifle. We did it. Riveting stuff.